fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this Florida Tri-Rail BL36 PH locomotive. So let's get right into the build here. So the first step is to take out a dark oak stair for the rear coupler here, and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block down behind it, we're going to put 3 polished blackstone on the bottom middle and an upside down polished blackstone stair facing outward on each side. Then 5 polished blackstone across the top. In front of it, a 3 block tall T shape in the center and a lantern on each side of the second layer. In front of that, a 5x3 of polished blackstone coming out to each side of the tracks. Then we're going to take out smooth quartz slabs. 3 of them coming up this gap for stairs, 3 of them on this side, then 3 across this top middle here. Then we're going to open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler, and on the outside edges a crimson button on each side. Swing around in front of this, skip 1 block forward, and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x3 of polished blackstone block, and another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels at this end. Then we're going to fill the top middle 3 on the second layer with polished blackstone down the length of this truck. Stop above where these fence gates are. Then in front of this section, we're going to come on bottom and we're going to leave a 3 block gap of space, and on the 4th block out, 3 polished blackstone. Then 3 grindstones right here. In this center right here, we're going to put a single string. I accidentally put 2, we only need 1. Then come stand on this crouch and put 2 rows of 3 sideways anvils for air tanks. Then coming off the side of this polished blackstone, a row of upside down, outward facing polished blackstone stairs, 10 blocks long in total. Then 3 polished blackstone across this end, and same thing on this side, 10 outward facing upside down polished blackstone stairs to frame in the fuel tank here. Then come up on the second layer and continue filling the top middle 3 with polished blackstone down the length of this. We'll stop at the front of the fuel tank for now here. Then above these stairs on the side, a full row of polished blackstone. Did the same thing on this side. Then come in front of this, skip 1 block forward on bottom, and do 2 rows of 3 polished blackstone. Then 2 blast furnaces on either side of it. Then skip a block forward again, get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x3 of polished blackstone block, and another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gate into the ends of the wheels here, also into the ends of the wheels down here. Then continue filling this top middle 3 on the second layer with polished blackstone down the length of the truck. Stop above where these fence gates are. Up here, 2 more blast furnaces on top of the other 2 on each side. Then come back here where these anvils are, and we're going to do a 2x2 of nether brick fences. Same thing on this side, a 2x2 of nether brick fences here. Now come up front on the next block down in front of this, 3 polished blackstone coming across the rails, and another 3 on top. On the sides, a right side up stair and an upside down stair. Same thing on this side. Then behind here, an upside down stair facing backwards on the top of each side. Then come up front again, 3 stairs across the bottom, a block in the middle above it, and an upside down stair on either side. Take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up to this top block. Delete the ones we used for placement. Under it, a dark oak fence gate, and we'll open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler here. Now we'll come through on the sides of the trucks. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of it. Same thing on this back truck. Then do the other side, hoppers in front of these wheels. One more corner to go, hoppers in front of these wheels. In the middle, we're going to put an inward facing upside down polished deep slate stair at either side and a polished deep slate block in the center. Repeat it here, so a block in the center and an upside down stair facing inward on either side. Then we do the other side, a stair here and here, a block here. One more corner to go. Repeat the process here. Then we're going to take dark oak trap doors on top of the side of the truck and run it from wheel to wheel. Same thing here. Then do the other side. Trap doors up here. And one more corner to go. Trap doors up here. Then on the front of the fuel tank, a crimson button, a crimson sign, then leave a gap of 3 and a skeleton skull. Same thing on this side, a crimson button at the front, a crimson sign, leave a gap of 3 and a skeleton skull. Then we're going to take out smooth quartz block here and we're going to come up front. And we're going to put 3 smooth quartz blocks across the very front middle here. Then 2 on each outside edge. And then an upside down smooth quartz stair facing backward on either side. Then we're going to fill this top middle 3 on the 3rd layer, end to end with polished black stone block. Once we have that done, we're going to go all along this top outside edge with smooth quartz slabs on the very top, all the way up to the front. And of course, do the same thing on the other side. A full row of smooth quartz slabs on the top up here, all the way down to the other end. Now come on top of the front. We're going to put 3 light blue wool here, 3 prismarine brick stairs. Behind it, we're going to come all the way across with 5 light blue wool. Then a prismarine brick stair on either side again, and 3 light blue wool in the center. Just like this. Come around behind this and a column of 2 calcite on each side. Behind that, a white shulker box on each side, a light blue shulker box. Then, behind that, 2 light blue wool. Then on top, we're going to do 3 light blue wool on each side and a calcite at the back. Then we'll come back up here and we're going to put 3 light blue wool on this top middle behind these stairs here. Another 3 behind it. Then a forward facing prismarine brick stair on each side again. And then behind the stairs, come to the back of this section on each side with light blue wool. Then we're going to come and do our windshield here. On this second row of blue wool back, we're going to put a black stained glass block in the center and a light blue stained glass block on either side. Then a black one on each side here and here. Then a black stained glass pane in each of these 2 corners and in this front center, and a light blue stained glass pane on either side. On the sides here, 2 more black stained glass on each side, and then a light blue wool. Behind this, we're going to knock out this slab, put in 2 right side up smooth quartz stair, an upside down stair, and a door. We'll do the same thing here, 2 right side up stairs, upside down stair, and a door. Then, on the bottom behind this, we're going to do 11 calcite coming back on the outside edge. Same thing on this side, 11 calcite. Then on top of it at the back, we're going to put 3 light blue wool on each side and fill the rest of this layer with calcite. Same thing here. Then we'll do a full layer of light blue wool and another one on top next to the door. And then same thing on this side. And then we'll fill this top layer with deep slate tile walls. And same thing here. Next, we'll start working from the back. So above the very back smooth quartz slab here. On each side, we're gonna do a 2x2 of calcite blocks. So here and here, then come forward with 4 calcite on bottom of each side, and then 4 light blue wool on top of it on each side, and fill the rest of this to 2 high with light blue wool. Same thing over here. Then we'll come down and start working on the back here. And this one's weird because the door's on the side, so we're gonna have to use an iron door for part of the wall here. So take out an iron door here, come around on this side, get an iron door right there, turn this way and put a warp door for the actual door. Then a 2x2 of light blue wool here. Then we'll come down here, and we're gonna stand on this corner and crouch and put a light blue banner on this iron door to hide the fact that it's a door. Up here, we're gonna put a light blue wool on either side and a deep slate tile wall in the center. Then we'll come up here and do another layer of light blue wool to the back on each side here. Then 1 on top of each side, 3 across this top middle. Then we'll fill in the rest of this with deep slate tile walls down to the end of it here. And then same thing on this side here. Now we gotta add our palm trees on the side. So we're gonna take out oak logs, and on this second block forward, knock out these 2, put in vertical oak logs. Then up 1 and forward 1 right here. Then we're gonna do the same thing on this side, so forward 1, knock out these 2, put in logs, and then 1 up here. Then we need to do the leaves for the tree, so take out dark oak leaves, 1 here, 1 here. Then we're gonna come underneath this one, and 1 forward on the bottom here. Then on the top in front of these leaves, we're gonna knock out these 3 and put in calcite. Then we have to do the other side. So come over here, take out this one and this one, change them to leaves, then this one down here, and this one up here. Then take out these top 3 and put in calcite. Then come up in front of this door here, change this one to a leaf, take out these 2, put in oak logs, and an oak log up here. Then change this one to a leaf, this one, then this one up here, then this one here, and also 1 down on the bottom middle here. And we're gonna repeat it on the other side. So change this to a leaf, then 2 oak logs here, 1 up here, change this to a leaf, this to a leaf, this to a leaf, then this one on the bottom middle. Now we're going to take out birch fences, and on either side of this door here, we're going to do a column of 4 birch fences coming up. We'll do the same thing on this other side, a column of 4 birch fences on either side of the door here. Then we'll come down to the back. Right here, come up 4 and forward 1. Right here, come up 3, over 1, up 1. Repeat it here. So right here, up 3, over 1, up 1. Then here, up 4 and forward 1. Then switch to dark oak, 1 on each side here and here. Now come on this back porch, knock out this right hand block, change it to black wool. Then black carpet here and here, and on each of these 2 side corners. On the right hand side, run a ladder up it. Now we'll move up front and we'll start working on the roof line. On top of these windows, we're going to put 3 light blue carpet across this middle, then 1 on each side here and here. Behind it, a forward facing prismarine brick stair on either side, 3 light blue wool across here, then 3 prismarine brick stairs in front of it. Then come around behind here and we're going to do a row of outward facing prismarine brick stairs down to behind the door here on each side. Fill this middle with light blue wool. And actually we're going to extend this down 1 more. So a prismarine brick stair on either side again, and 3 light blue wool. Then we'll move down to the rear end here. 3 light blue wool across this back middle, Then we're going to come forward right here, another 12 blocks of light blue wool forward. And then we'll fill this in 3 wide with light blue wool. Then on the sides of it, we'll do a row of outward facing, right side up prismarine brick stairs. Down to the back of it here. And then same thing on this side. Then we're going to switch over to smooth quartz. And we'll need smooth quartz blocks. And we're going to fill the rest of this middle 3 with smooth quartz blocks until it's all connected here. Then on the sides, we'll do a row of outward facing smooth quartz stairs. Same thing on this side here. Then on the middle of this back section, we're going to do our fans. So start at the front of this back light blue wool section in the center, and we're going to make a plus shape of polished black stone slabs. Skip a block back in another one, skip a block back in another one. Then knock out the centers of all 3 of these, put in cobbled deep slate, and then oak trapdoors on top of those. Then we're going to come 2 blocks forward from these fans in this smooth quartz section, and we're actually going to knock out a 3x3 of these smooth quartz up here, leaving the stairs on the side. Then we need to get a polished black stone slab on the upper hitbox of the next block down, and fill that all in with slabs at that level. Then we're going to put a smoker in the center of it to be the exhaust. Then we're going to come down and work on the rear end, another ladder on the top here. On the middle, a glow item frame with glowstone. Here, on each side, we do a crimson button. Under it, a warp sign with 818. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to hit both of those signs with black dye and a glowing sack. And then this vent in the back actually needs to be bigger, so I'm going to grab a deep slate tile wall again. And we're going to knock out this block and put in a deep slate tile wall. Then we'll move to detailing the front end here. We're going to put a glow item frame on either side of this wool down here with redstone blocks. Then a glow item frame on each outside edge with glowstone. Then a glow item frame on this center here with glowstone. And on either side of that, we're going to do a dark oak sign with 818. And we'll hit both of those signs with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we need to make a banner here, so come into a loom, and we're going to be using a red banner and yellow dye. Make the top half yellow, switch to black dye, put a border around it, and then a horizontal in the middle. Then we're going to put a regular item frame here and here, and we're going to put that banner on each one. And then we're going to turn it so the yellow's on the outside of each side. Now come back into a loom with a light blue banner and blue dye. We'll put a horizontal on top, vertical in the center. New banner. Vertical on the left, top half blue, diagonal. New banner. We're going to put a horizontal on top and bottom, vertical in the center. New banner. We're going to do a vertical on the left and on the right, then a horizontal on the middle and the top. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on bottom. New banner, switch to orange dye and put a diamond in the center. Then switch to light blue dye and put a horizontal on bottom. Then still with our light blue dye, we're going to put a light blue border around all of the letter banners. Then we'll come place our lettering on the side of the locomotive here. So we're going to come here, right where this notch in this calcite is, and we're going to put tri, then the little diamond logo, and then rail. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Starting right here, we'll put rail on this side. Then the diamond between between the words and try. Now we'll come on top of the cab here. And in this first middle block, we're going to open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for a horn. Behind it, 2 polished black stone pressure plates. On this side, 2 levers going into each other. This side, 2 polished black stone buttons. Then here and here, an iron trapdoor on each side. Now we'll work on the interior. So come on through this door, and we'll put polished andesite slabs across this doorway and 1 block behind it. Then we'll bring our slabs all the way up to the front here and fill this whole floor in. Then 3 slabs across here. Then 2 glow item frames with end crystals and a lever for the engineer. Turn around, put a stair on each side for seats. Then on each side back here, we're going to put 2 blast furnaces. Then we're going to go in and we're going to grab a door. Put a door here. Then a torch on each side here and here to light the cab. Then we'll come through the door. And in front of this, use polished andesite stairs to make a staircase coming down. On the sides of the stairs, we'll do 2 columns of blast furnaces all the way to the top. And same thing on this side here. Then we're going to come down in here to the back where these fans above us are. And we're going to put a row up the center of hoppers from the front fan to this back fan. Then we're going to come in and we're going to take out acacia logs here. Crouch and put a row of vertical acacia logs under every single one of these hoppers. Right to the front of it here. Then underneath that, we're going to put 2 layers of netherite under all the logs. Just like that. In front of this, we're going to do 6 sideways anvils up the center. Then above those, we're going to do 6 blocks of lodestone above it. Then we'll come through on the side and put a polished blackstone button on the side of each lodestone block. Same thing on this side here. Then on the next layer above that, we're going to do another line of 6 sideways anvils. Then on top of the back of this here, we're going to put 3 netherite on the top middle. In front of this, we're going to crouch and put 2 horizontal end rods. Then in front of that, a 2x2 of smooth stone block. On the top front, 2 polished deep slate walls coming up. And right here, 2 brewing stands. And that completes the engine compartment here. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our Florida Tri-Rail BL36 PH locomotive. I hope you enjoyed the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.